Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the O'Callahan Way Softball Park as Lynn Classical hosts Malden. Classical standing at a record of 0-1. Their last game, a 6-3 loss against Everett. Quite the attempt to make a comeback, but fell a little bit short. As we host Malden, we're looking at a record of 2-1-1. Malden will be starting off first at the plate. And leading off will be wearing number 11, Hayes. Pitching for Classical today is going to be Rachel Dana. At the beginning of this week, our pitcher for Lynn Classical was Michaela Poison. Poison doing a good job, mounting up to, I think, 8 to 9 strikeouts. So we're happy to bring you this game on this beautiful April afternoon. I'd like to say thank you to my crew from Lynn Classical as Austin leads us off with the videography. He'll be working on the solo today. We're happy to bring you high school softball here from Lynn Educational Television. Check us out on YouTube at Lynn Educational Television, and you can see all of the games and stream them on demand. As we get underway, happy to introduce myself, Sean Donahue. This is my second softball game. The pitch from Dana, inside. Hayes with a good eye on that one as the dugout supports a decision to step back and avoid that hit. Dana with the pitch. Little high from the ump. 2-0 count here at the top of the first. Dana gets the pitch that she wants. Low and way out. Way inside. Bit of a switch up here for Dana at the beginning of this week. She was playing over in the second base position. 3-1 count. Maybe it was a 3. Full count here. Here we go. Excellent. I was expecting a little bit more animation from the ump and a swing and a miss. Catcher drops the ball, able to field it over to first base cleanly. Excellent heads-up play there. And we'll move on to the second batter in the lineup for Malden, Kalidi. Kalidi, the shortstop today. Right down the middle. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Fouled off along the first baseline. Fouled back. 0-2 count here. Dana with the pitch. Swing fouled off. Kalidi getting her money's worth out of Dana today. Swing, ground ball down the first base line. Braswell can't get there before it's called foul. Pitch from Dana. Low and inside. 1-2 count. Swing down over to the shortstop for Classical. Fields it cleanly, able to get it over to Braswell for the second out. Good awareness by Nevaeh F. out of Lynn Classical. Line drive goes through the legs of both the second baseman and left fielder there. Fielded cleanly. She's going for 3 right now. Able to get over. And the ump's going to call her out. So after what looked like it could have been a double error, Classical's able to field that ball. Luckily, we had our center fielder from Classical wearing number 23, Lizardo, over there to get it over to the shortstop for Classical. And it's a 1-2-3 in and out. We have Dana with her first strikeout. And 2 outs. Classical will be up to bat. And we'll be back right after this break. Welcome back. For the bottom of the first, as Classical takes their first at bat. Pitching for Malden. Wearing 15, light body. Boysen will start off the lineup. Low and away. Classical off to a pretty good start defensively. Let's see if they can get some runs onto the board here. The pitch from light body fouled away by Boysen. Deep ball to right field, fielded cleanly by the right fielder out of Malden, wearing 14. That's Umel. Boysen able to get a good chunk of that, but airborne a little bit too long. Pitch from light body. Too low. 1-0 count. Rachel Dana up to play, up to bat for the Rams. Dana with a strikeout so far. The pitch, right where she wanted it, couldn't make the cut in time. 1-1 count here, bottom of the first. High ball. High pop fly. And that ball will fall. Fair. Dana will end up on base. A little bit of miscommunication between the second baseman and shortstop there. Up to bat for Classical, Lizardo. Lizardo with a pretty good play in the top of the first. Was able to clean up the mess. Force and out at third. F was there on the cutoff. F able to get it over to third base pretty quickly. The last there for the tag. 0-1 count. The pitch to Lizardo. High and outside. 1-1 count. 1 out for the Rams. Light body gets the pitch that she wants, and the pitch. Good cut there by Lizardo. Trying to get all of it. Walks away with not much. 1-2 count. Light body with the pitch. High and outside. Classical with one on. Dana with the first hit for the Rams today. Swing deep, long ball to left field. Malden's under it, not able to get it. That's going to send Dana over to third, and she's going to be held up there. Stand-up double for Lizardo. Capitalist misjudged that one. Was hoping to find herself under it. That ball soared over her head there. 1 out, 2 in scoring position for the Rams. Dana on third and Lizardo on second. The pitch, high. 1-0 count. Nevaeh F up to bat for the Rams. Swing deep, center ball. Malden's able to get under it there. Dana will tag up and have a stand-up run. Will waltz across home plate. Lizardo's able to steal and tag up at second to get to third. And a bit of a sacrifice fly there from F. Good play by the center fielder out of Malden, wearing 11. That's Hayes. The pitch from light body, right on target for the first strike. Up to bat for Classical is Wilson. Wilson, the right fielder for Classical. Line drive over to the second baseman, fielded cleanly, able to get there. That'll be 3 outs. So at the end of one, Classical leads 1-0. A good effort by the Rams defensively and offensively. We'll be back with the top of the second after this break. Welcome back. Top of the second here, Dana, with 1 strikeout so far. And we didn't get too far into the Malden lineup. Pitcher light body up to bat for the first time. Oh and 1 count here. Check swing. Get some compliments from the dugout on a ride. 1-1 count. Ground ball over to third base. Fielded cleanly. Braswell's there. Excellent job by Alas to be there on the grounder. And a long throw over to first. Frey up to bat for Malden. Dana's first pitch, a strike. Frey, the third baseman for the Cyclones. The pitch from Dana. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count here, 1 out. And that'll be your second of the day. Dana with a strikeout in each inning so far. Rodriguez up to bat for the Cyclones. You'll find her in the second baseman position. Two and 0 count. Dana with a pitch low and inside. 3-0 count. And her fourth is a strike. 3-1. Rodriguez will take her base. That's Dana's first walk of the game so far. Hikawi up to bat for the Cyclones. Hikawi the catcher for Malden. 1-0 count. Dana with the pitch. Down a little low. 2-0. 2 outs for the Cyclones with 1 on first. Strike smack dab down the middle. Dana's happy with that one. 2-1 count. Dana with the pitch. Just a bit outside. Sorry, just where she wants it. 2-2 count. Dana with the pitch, swing and a miss. That'll be her third strikeout of the game. That'll be it. 2 outs. Turns into 3 for Classical. Dana with 3 strikeouts, 2 in that inning. And to lead off for Classical, it should be Braswell. So we'll be back right after this break at the end of the top of the second. Classical lead still 1-0. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the second, leading off for Classical. That'll be Alas. Alas playing at the third base position today. Light body's pitch a little bit too far outside. 1-0 count. The pitch. That ball will soar into left field. She thinks about going to second, but the Cyclones are there to scoop it up, find their cutoff man at second base. Good effort by Rodriguez. I'm sorry, Capitalist to get there. Braswell up to bat for her first time. Shows bunt. Swing and a miss. A little bit of advice from Coach Morin. Braswell awaits the pitch from light body. 0-1 count. High and outside, 1-1 count here for Braswell. Her first at bat of the day. She'll do it with 1 on at first. Braswell with the foul tip. And that will soar out of the park. 1-2 count here. The pitch fouled back. And the count will stay the same. The pitch, low and a bit outside. 2-2. The pitch from Light Body. Inside. Steal attempt here from Alas, and she'll be able to get there. Three steals for the Rams so far today. The pitch from Light Body fouled away. Braswell getting every bit that she can out of the pitcher out of Malden. Light Body wearing 15. One in scoring position for the Rams. High ball outside. Braswell will take her base. And after 2 at-bats, Classical's got 2 on. Meager up to bat for the Rams. A foul tip. Alas looking to steal third base. But she'll be sent back. After the check bunt. Meager awaits the pitch. Deep, but out of bounds. Ooh. And a trick shot. Bounces off of the tree. All intentional. Meager with an 0-2 count here. Pitch from Light Body. Shot along the third baseline. Falls foul. Light Body with the pitch. A bit high. That'll send both runners for Classical to their next respective bases. The pitch. That ball will fall. Classicals does a good job. She tries to take first base. It's an opportunity for Alas to get to home. Meager being thrown out at first, but still results in an RBI. So Alas, the third baseman out of Classical, waltzes across home, steals 2 bases. Classical leads 2-0, 1 out for the Rams. Newell up to bat. Waits the pitch, swing and a miss. And Light Body with her first strikeout of the game here. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Oh, and 2 count. Swing and a miss. That'll be her second strikeout of the game. Newell can't get the piece that she wants. Mills up to bat for the Rams. The pitch from Light Body. Swing and a miss. Light Body on fire right now. Classical with 1 in scoring position. Braswell is standing at third, awaiting a hit. Get her back home and improve the Classical lead 3-0. High and outside, 1-1 count, 2 outs for the Rams. Pitch from Light Body. Mills with another swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Low and inside. Braswell will have a stand-up steal at home. Classical improves their lead 3-0. 2 outs here for the Rams. 2-2 count for Mills. Pop fly along the first baseline, fielded cleanly by the Malden first baseman, wearing 22. That's Ramirez. And after 2 innings, Classical leading 3-0. We'll be back with the top of the third after this break. The pitch from Dana. Fouled back. Ground ball over to Braswell. Can't field it cleanly, but able to scoop it up and make up the difference there. Capelas will be thrown out at first. Or rather, will ground out to first. Capelas, the left fielder out of Malden. 1 out. And an 0-1 count here for the batter. Umel up to bat for the Cyclones. The pitch from Dana. 0-2 count. Dana trying to get to her 4th strikeout of the game. Low and inside. 1-2 count. 1 out for the Cyclones. Classical leading 3-0. Here in the top of the third. The pitch from Dana. Ground ball. Catcher will field it, trying to get it over to Braswell cleanly. She's able to catch it and get down to the bag. Another forced out at first base. And we'll head to the top of the lineup for Malden. Nice effort there from Meager. Swing and a miss. 2 outs for the Cyclones. 0-1 count here. Hayes with the grounder along the third base line. Will roll foul. The pitch from Dana. Just a bit outside, 1-2 count. Two outs for the Cyclones. That one got away from Dana. 2-2 count. Full count here, 2 outs. The pitch from Dana catches the batter right in the calf. Ump will call time to reassess the well-being of of Hayes. Hayes will take her base. Hayes with the strikeout in the first inning. Her second at bat will result in a walk after being hit. Dana with the pitch. Fouled off along the first baseline. Kalidi up to bat for Malden. Her second at bat. Not able to get on base at her first at bat. Let's see what happens here. The pitch. A couple of compliments from the dugout on her ability to see the ball. 1-1 count, 2 outs here for the Cyclones. The pitch from Dana. High and outside. 2-1. Malden with 1 on first. Swing down the first base line, rolls foul. Kalidi awaits the pitch. Line drive to the shortstop. Can't field it cleanly. Hoping to get the forced out at second. And she won't. That's 2 on for Malden. 2 outs here. Kalidi not able to get on base at her first at bat. Able to do it there. That ball will soar away from the classical catcher. That's meager. So we'll get 2 steals from Malden. Dana with the pitch. Just a bit outside. 2-0 count. 2 outs here. Two on in scoring position for the Cyclones. The pitch from Dana, just a bit outside. 3-0 count, 2 outs for the Cyclones. The pitch from Dana. And she'll take her walk. Ramirez getting on base for the first time today. And that's 2 walks so far in the 3rd inning for Dana. And the team will reconvene at the mound and get an assessment of how they'll deal with this next batter. The pitcher out of Malden, light body, to take her at bat. Two outs. Bases are loaded for the Cyclones. Dana with the pitch. Low and inside. Light body for her second at bat. Not able to get on base the first time. Hoping that she can drive in one of these runners here. Light body with a deep swing and a deep miss there. 1-1 count. Dana with the pitch. Another one right down the middle. 1-2. The Rams dugout rallying behind their pitcher, and the Malden dugout rallying behind light body. Their pitcher fouls that one away with 2 outs for Malden and a 2-2 count. The Rams dugout is anticipating the 3rd strike here. And they're able to get it. So she'll walk away with her 4th strikeout of the game there. Excellent inning by Dana, and great composure as she's trying to get that third out with bases loaded. And what seemed to be a promising inning for Malden results in no runs. Classical still leading 3-0. We'll be back with the bottom of the third after this break. All right, welcome back here. Bottom of the third. Deep ball to center field. Leading off for Classical, wearing number 6. Rachel Dana having an outstanding game pitching today. Dana batting 1,000 today. And Dana's going to try to steal. And she'll do so effectively. The pitch from Light Body just a bit outside. No outs, 2-0 count. Deep long ball to left field. Malden's going to try to get there. Dana rounds third base and is able to score. Another double for Lizardo today. Nevaeh F up to bat, fouls that one away. F awaits the pitch from Light Body. Deep long ball to center field. Malden's trying to get under it, able to get that one. Nice play by the center fielder, Hayes. Lizardo tags up and is able to steal third. F was forced out at first base on our first at bat. And a bit of a sacrifice there to center field to get Lizardo onto third base. That's Lizardo's second steal of the game. The pitch from Light Body, low and inside. That ball will roll away, and Lizardo will steal home. Good heads up softball by the center fielder out of Classical. Classical improves their lead 5-0. 1 out for the Rams. Wilson up to bat for Classical. The pitch from Light Body, low and away. 2-0 count. 1 out. Another GBL matchup here from O'Callahan Way. Fouled away along the first baseline. 2-1 count here in the bottom of the third. The pitch from Light Body. Wilson not happy with her cut there. I think she regretted it immediately. Does the same thing there, but the ball gets away from the catcher. Can't she get to first in time? And she is. She's going to go for 2. And she's going to go for third. And what should have been a strikeout results in a triple. Wilson's first at-bat resulted in an out, but her second, which should have been a strikeout, results in a stand-up, well, not a stand-up triple. She did slide in. Got a little bit of muck on the pants, and Coach Morin's happy with that one. Alas, up to bat. First pitch. 1-0 count here. Bottom of the third. The pitch from Light Body. Deep long ball to center field. Can't get there in time. Classical with another run. And that's Alas's second hit of the game. Alas with 2 steals in the last inning. And now with an RBI. Wilson's triple results in a run. Classical 6, Malden 0, 1 out for the Rams, and an 0-1 count. I'd like to say thank you for those who are tuning in to Lynn Educational Television as we bring you high school softball. Shot line drive along the first baseline. She'll get to second. And a double there for Braswell. Braswell batting 1,000 so far. They'll hold the last up at third base. Classical with 2 in scoring position here. 1 out. Meager up to bat. Shows bunt. Fouls back. 0-1 count. Meager with a sacrifice fly in her last at-bat. The pitch from Light Body just a bit low. Classical with 2 in scoring position. Braswell on the bag for second. And Alas on the bag at third. The pitch from Light Body just where she wants it. 2-1 count here, 1 out for the Rams. Meager with the swing and a miss. 2-2 count. Both Alas and Braswell have 2 steals today. Another wild pitch will result in a steal from home. That's Alas with her 3rd steal. Braswell will take third. And Meager gets on base, which should have been a strikeout. Results in a stand-up double. Newell up to bat for the Rams. Swing and a miss. Braswell with a hefty lead off of third base. 7-0 here, 1 out for the Rams. Rams are leading, driving in a majority of their runs this inning here. The pitch from Light Body. Another cut and a miss by Newell. 0-2 count here for the Rams. Light Body gets the call that she wants. Here comes the pitch. High pop fly. Fielded nicely by the second baseman out of Malden. That's Rodriguez. Rodriguez getting on base at her first at bat with a walk. And Newell's second at bat will result in a caught fly out. Mills up to bat for the Rams. 2 outs, 2 strikes. The pitch from Light Body. Pop, fly, caught and fielded by the catcher out of Malden for their third out. Classical able to drive in. More runs this inning, amounting their lead 7-0 here. We'll be back right after this break. Welcome back. Top of the fourth. Classical leading 7-0 here. Leading off for Malden is going to be Frey. Frey wearing 9. Playing at the third base position for Malden. The pitch from Dana. Swing and a line drive over to the first baseline pitcher. Dana's able to scoop that one up cleanly. Shoots it over to Braswell for the first out of the inning. Frey falls victim to one of Dana's strikeouts in the first inning. And it forced out at first. Sorry, second inning. Dana with 4 strikeouts so far. Line drive into center field. Lizardo able to field it cleanly. Gets it back over to the second baseman for Classical wearing 4. That's Newell. One out, 7-0. The Rams lead. 1 on for the Cyclones. The pitch from Dana. Deep, pop fly to center field. Lizardo able to get under it. Cowie up to bat. The pitch from Dana, another pop fly to center field. Lizardo staying busy on this one. That'll be the third out. And Classical with a 1-2-3 punch keeps Malden at bay. Keeps that donut on the board. We'll be back with the bottom of the fourth after this break. Lightbody with the pitch. Grounded to the pitcher. Lightbody able to get it over to first for their first forced out in the fourth inning here. That's Classical's Rachel Dana. 2 hits so far today. Lizardo up to bat for the Rams. Waits the pitch from Lightbody. 1 out so far for Classical. The pitch. Deep ball over the second baseman's head. That'll fall fair. Lizardo will be held up at first. And that'll be her first hit that did not result in a double today. Batting 1,000. 2 stand-up doubles. And her first 2 at-bats. And a decent hit ball over the head of the second baseman. A bit of encouragement from Hakawi over to Lightbody. Hakawi must have a read. A read on F that maybe we haven't seen yet. F, no hits so far today. Lizardo's going to steal second. Hakawi will play it safe and throws it right back to Lightbody. Lizardo with their 4th steal of the game. One of the better base runners out of Classical. Deep ball over to left field. That'll fall foul. F with a count of 1-1, 1 out for the Rams. Classical leading 7-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch increases the count to 2-1. Eth trying to get on base for the first time today. The pitch from Lightbody sails across the shortstop, deep into left field. Lizardo's going to round third and go into home. And Eth's first hit of the game will result in an RBI. She'll have a stand-up double after that one. Next up to bat, wearing number 18, Wilson. Wilson, the right fielder for Classical, waits the pitch from Lightbody. The pitch, another line drive into left field. Eth will round third and have a stand-up at home. And Wilson slides in a second. Her first at-bat resulted in a caught out. Her second, a stand-up triple. Well, we already agreed that she slid in, but what should have been a strikeout results in a triple for her. Now she's in scoring position again. Alas, up to bat for the Rams, awaits the pitch from Lightbody. First one's a strike, 0-2, 0-1 count here. 1 out so far for the Rams. Rams now with a hefty lead of 9-0. The pitch, deep ball, line drive to the center fielder out of Malden. Able to get that over to the cutoff person at second base. Ethel waltz across first base. 10-0 here for the Rams. And alas, with another RBI. The pitch, Braswell able to line drive it over to the pitcher. Lightbody scoops it up. Classical getting their second out of the game. Braswell with her first at bat that doesn't result on base. Meager up to bat for the Rams. Swing and a miss. Meager with a strikeout in her first at bat. And then a double at her second. Alas, in scoring position for the Rams. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. A 1-1 count. Classical leads 10-0. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Lightbody with 2 strikeouts and 3 walks so far. Bit of a shaky first inning. Able to clean things up a little bit as we move along. Classical strong bats have resulted in a lot of opportunities. Good amount of stolen bases here for the Rams. Certainly over 10 so far. The pitch, fouled away. Meager with an RBI. If you're just joining us here in the bottom of the fourth, Classical leading 10-0. Classical standing at a record of 0-1 in the GBL. And Malden standing at a record of 2-1-1. And Meager's strikeout will result in another opportunity for the Cyclones to find their way onto base and across home plate. We'll be back right after this break. Welcome back here. Top of the fifth, Classical leading 10-0. 1-0 count for Dana. Capitalist leading off for the Cyclones. Capitalist not able to get on base just yet. Her second at bat of the game. Four strikeouts for Dana so far. Low and inside. 3-1 count. No outs. 4-0 count. And that'll be Dana's second walk of the game. Umel up to bat, shows bunt. Sorry, Hayes up at bat today. Right now. First at bat, a strikeout. And she was walked at her second at bat, was able to steal second. That'll be Dana's fourth walk of the game, as I look back to my records. Umel able to steal second. The third steal of the day for the Cyclones. Zip here at the top of the fifth. Ground ball over to the shortstop. Gets it to Braswell in time. 2 outs for Malden. 1 in scoring position. Umel with a walk. And a steal. Finds herself at third base. As Khalidi is up to bat. One and 0 count. High and outside. Two and 0 count. 2 outs for the Cyclones. The pitch from Dana. Deep ball to center field. Can Lizardo get there in time? She does. She's been a beast today. Outstanding effort by the center fielder out of Lynn Classical. That's going to result in another out for Khalidi. And Classical able to maintain their lead of 10-0. Even with Umel finding herself on base, able to get over to third. Find herself in scoring position, but just not able to connect there at home plate. So, after the top of the fifth inning, we'll be back with Lynn Classical coming in, hoping to improve their lead even higher. We'll be back after this break. All right. Bottom of the fifth, Classical leading 10-0 here. The pitch from Lightbody, swing and a miss. Newell up to bat. Trying to get on base for her first time of the day. High. Outside, gets away from the catcher out of Malden. The pitch from Lightbody. Able to connect with that one. Pop fly over to first base. After a bit of a collision, she's still able to keep that one in her glove. The the umpire will assess. And as the Malden trainer comes out, take a bit of time to check on a first baseman out of Malden. Ramirez wearing 22. Collides with the second baseman, Rodriguez. Deep, not so deep. Pop fly, nobody there to field it. Classical's able to get on base again. Mills able to get her first at bat and on base. And we are at the top of the lineup. Poison waits the pitch from Light Body. A hit over to second base. Mills is able to round second and get to third. A failed attempt to throw out Poison at first results in a run and an RBI for Poison. Poison with their first hit of the day results in a third hit of the day results in a stand-up double. Sorry, that's her fourth hit of the day. She's got 2 outs, 1 single and 1 double. Dana coming up to bat for the Rams. Or who is in the lineup as Dana. That may have been a substitution. As I approach 40, I realize my eyesight is not getting any better. Dana's actually on base. Her third hit of the day. 2 singles and 1 double. And 1 RBI. And there was a substitution. That was F up at bat right now. 3-1 count, 1 out for the Rams. Rams leading 11-0. Dana will walk over to third base. He's trying to go for 2. And a stand-up double for F. Wilson at bat for the Rams, deep. Pop fly into left field. Fielded cleanly by the third base player out of Malden. That's Khalidi. So both F sisters are in the game. Pop fly along the first baseline. And if I remember right from my time at Breed, you've got Leah F. and Nevaeh. 1-1 count here, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Two in scoring position for the Rams. The pitch from Light Body, just a bit inside. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Light Body trying to get to her 5th strikeout of the game. The pitch. Fouled away after check swing. Swing and a miss, and that'll be second strikeout of the inning for Lightbody, her fifth of the game. Classical leads 11-0 as we head into the top of the sixth inning. We'll be back. Top of the sixth, 11-0, Classical leading. The pitch from Dana, right where she wants it. Swing and a foul ball. Lightbody up to bat. Lightbody not able to get on base just yet. Another foul ball along the third baseline. Lightbody with 5 strikeouts so far in this game. 1-2 count here. Top of the sixth. The pitch from Dana. Low and inside. Lightbody avoids that one. 2-2 count. Sorry, 1-2 count. The pitch. Line drive across the ground ball across the third baseline. That'll fall foul. Ground ball to the third baseman out of Classical, able to get it over. Brooke Braswell now playing right field, able to back up F, who's playing at first. Lizardo now off the field. Taking her place at center field is Mills. Pitch from Dana. 1-2 count here. Frey up to bat for the Cyclones. Classical still leading 11-0, 2-0 count. And apparently the scoreboard guy was off as much as I am. She'll be able to take her base. That's Dana's 5th walk of the game. Pitch right where she wants it. Frey able to get on base for the first time today. Rodriguez up to bat for Malden. Ground ball over to the second baseman. Can't field it cleanly. Mills is there to clean up the mess. One will round third base and walk across home plate. That's Lightbody. Good hit for Rodriguez. That's her second of the day. And then she's got a walk as well. And with the top of the 6th inning, Malden's able to get onto the board. 11-1, Classical leads. Newell not able to field that one cleanly. Malden with 2 on, 1 in scoring position. Ground ball over to the third base player. Can't get it to first in time. That's a loss. Last has been on so far. And Akawi finally able to get on base. Classical will reconvene around Dana. And Hakawi's first hit will result in an RBI. Malden with 2 on, 1 in scoring position. 11-1 here in the top of the 6th. Capitalist up to bat, trying to get on base for the first time today. And as we wait patiently for the ump to mark down his substitutions, we'll remind you that this game is brought to you by Lynn Educational Television. A special thank you to our crew out of Lynn Classical, Austin, coming out to film today's game on the solo. Showing bunt. That one will sneak past. Malden pulling out all the stops, trying to get some more runs across home plate. Dana with the pitch, showing bunt again. She'll be able to get that one over. Can they force the out at first? They do. Alas is able to get it over to F, who's substituted at first base. Braswell now playing right field. Sacrifice out for Capitalist, results in an RBI, or rather should have. And second out, ground out to first. Well, the ump calls it foul. 11-2, Classical leading, 1 out here. 1 in scoring position for Malden. Umel up to bat for the Cyclones. The pitch from Dana up high. Two and one count, 1 out. And a ground ball to first base will result in the 3rd out. And I promise that me and the scoreboard guy will get together so we can make sure that we're bringing you accurate descriptions of the game. So as we head into the bottom of the 6th, Classical leading 12-2. We'll be back after this break. The pitch, deep fly ball over to the new substituted center fielder out of Malden, wearing 12, is Minnie. Classical able to get on base. And that's a loss. Alas right now, batting 1,000, 4 hits today, 2 RBIs and 3 steals. That's if I got the number right. And seeing Brooke Braswell up allows me to believe that we are correct. 0-1 count, 11-3, or what I thought should be 2. Shot across the first baseline. Braswell is able to get on base. Alas will round second and get to third. Braswell with her third hit today, her last resulting in a forced out at first base. Braswell now playing right field, who was playing first. Meager up to bat. Meager with 1 RBI after a stand-up double and 2 strikeouts so far. Braswell will steal second. Her third steal of the game. Light body with the pitch. Meager with a swing and a miss. Two in scoring position for the Rams. No outs. 1-1 count. Classical leading 11, not 12, 11-3. As that ball gets away from Hakawi, Classical is able to drive in another run, bringing their lead 12-3. The pitch from Light Body fouled away. Braswell in scoring position at third base. 2-2 count here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch from Light Body, swing and a miss from Meager. That'll be Meager's third strikeout of the game. And Light Body's 6th strikeout. Light Body with the pitch, swing and a miss. Newell up to bat. Trying to get on base for her first time today. The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2 count, 1 out for the Rams. Braswell is still in scoring position. The Rams leading 12-3. Light Body gets the pitch that she wants. Just a bit high, 1-2 count here, 1 out for the Rams. Two and two, good eye. Oh, sorry. That'll be her second strikeout of the game. Light Body increases her strikeouts. Deep ball, line drive into center field. Minnie there to collect it up. Passes it over to the cutoff. And a stand-up double for the Rams. That's Mills. Mills with a single at her last at-bat and a double there. And we'll to the top of the lineup with Poison. Poison awaits the pitch from Light Body. 2 outs for the Rams here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive across to the shortstop. Results in a safe call. And that'll put Newell in scoring position at third. I'm sorry, Mills at scoring position at third. That's Poison's second hit of the game. Her second single. Able to get a double. And her fourth at-bat. Dana with the line ground ball over to second baseman. And I believe in Dana's position we have F. F with her first at-bat. Results in a forced out at first. So, after 6, Classical leading 13-3. Malden needs to make a significant comeback here. We'll be back right after this break. Top of the 7th, Classical leading 13-3. Dana to pitch to Kalidi. Kalidi fouls that one back. 0-2 count here. Swing and a miss. That'll be Dana's 5th strikeout of the game. One out here for the Cyclones. The pitch from Dana. Deep line drive across the first baseline, falls foul. Oh, and 1 count. Deep ball to center field. That's going to soar over the head of the center fielder. Stand-up double for Malden from Ramirez, wearing 22. Not able to get there. Mills. Deep ball. 1 in scoring position, 1 out. 1-0 count. Now 1-1 count. Deep ball to right field. Braswell able to get under it. The tag up at second from Ramirez. That'll put her in a scoring position. Rams lead 13-0. 2 outs here for the Rams. The pitch from Dana. Frey up to bat. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Frey with a walk at her last at bat. The pitch from Dana. Deep fly ball to center field. Caught and cleaned up pretty easily by the Classical center fielder wearing 12. That's Mills. Classical is going to walk away with it here with a 13-3 win. That'll improve their record to 1-1. Malden will fall to a record of 2-2-1. Pretty good effort on behalf of both pitchers with a total of 5 strikeouts today. Rachel Dana and a resounding 8 strikeouts for a light body. A lot of good standout players from Classical. It was good to see these guys walk away with a hefty win. They'll be heading into the next game quite confident, and hopefully they can walk away with another W. From Lynn Educational Television, I'm Sean Donahue, thanking you for tuning in and wishing you all the best.